Initially there was no acceptance. Okay, mutual fund सही नहीं था. Most of the time when I ask investors, उनको ये पता है पैसा आता कहाँ से है.
Have you seen people now, pulling out more on mutual funds or investing more in mutual funds? Because as you said, it's become easy.
देखिए करोड़पति कोई जल्दी से नहीं बनता. तो if someone is making let's say 50,000, my first question to him would be, भाई तेरे खर्चे कहाँ हैं? Where are you spending money? Rather than allocating where the 50,000 should go, my first question would be, how are you allocating your expenses?
What are the common mistakes you feel that retail investors make while choosing mutual funds?
They don't have a blueprint. All that aim is maximize return. You can become the best investor by holding an investment for a very longest period of time.
Hi Ashish sir. So first of all, thanks for coming on the podcast. And I also know you're very busy because you also run one of the largest MFDs in India right now, right? So I want to understand, how did you enter the mutual fund industry and what is your journey to come here and build such a big company?
Thanks, Shashank, first of all, for calling me. See, basically, I come from very lower middle class family, and I was good at studies. So I cleared my chartered accountancy back in 2002. And post that, I got a job in Delhi in an investment company where I was, profile was basically to sell insurance. So I've also done door-to-door, kind of selling insurance. And after a year or so, back in Jaipur, my father lost his job. So, he decided to venture out, start his own business. And that was his last attempt to, kind of run the family. So he called me up and said, would you like to join me and, help me setting up the business? And obviously, I came along with my father. So, to be very honest, I had absolutely no idea about mutual fund when the day I started back in 2004. I was absolutely naive. And all throughout, I had either sold insurance or I was setting my chartered accountancy. So I was not even designed to be in this industry.
Yeah.
I was absolutely accidental here. And but one thing was there for me that given any challenge, somewhere I knew मैं कर लूँगा, देख लेंगे, कर लेंगे, जुगाड़ बिठा लेंगे, something like that. So then that's it. I said mutual fund भी कर लेंगे, and that's how my journey started.
Wow. And how have you seen this evolve over time with the audience that you've met over so many years in the mutual fund industry?
Initially there was no acceptance. Okay, mutual fund सही नहीं था. If you go back when I started back in 2004, the backdrop is that we had come out of a very slow economy in 2001, 2002. Prior to that, there was an entire lost decade of 92 was Harshit Mehta scam. Then there was a Ketan Parekh scam. Then there was a Kargil war. Then there was tech bubble burst and all those things. There was a kind of people had lost money. There was no faith. So talking about capital market was very difficult. It was not easy. And but today, because there is a low interest rate, mutual funds sahi hai, and there's a lot of digitalization, other things happen, and obviously media and everything. So today, selling mutual fund or advising them is quite easy, much easier. Those days, even operationally, it used to be a Herculean task. To get a SIP of 1,000 rupees, I had to take 6 checks, fill up of 2-3 forms,
Oh my God.
physically deposit it. And that was, but today it's like on a click of a mouse, you do a perpetual SIP, there's nothing, no paperwork. You can do KYC, digitally you can sign up the form. You don't even have to go and meet anyone.
Correct.
So things obviously have changed from operational angle and obviously awareness angle.
Beautiful, beautiful. And if you look at the entire industry and you've seen these different styles that have happened with the entire industry, have you seen people now pulling out more on mutual funds or investing more in mutual funds? Because as you said, it's become easy. Are you seeing the mature investor versus non-mature investor today?
See, people, देखिए हिंदी में एक बात होती है, भिखारी के चोरी नहीं होती. Right. So the fact is, हमारे पास यह है ही क्या जो हम यहाँ से लेके जाएंगे?
Correct.
We are actually so much so under-penetrated. Now, if you look at India, we are kind of less than 20% of GDP into this market. Whereas the world average is above 75. US is at 140. Australia, I guess, is at 180. तो हमारे यहाँ जाने के लिए कुछ है ही नहीं, कुछ डाला अभी तक तो इन्वेस्टमेंट हुआ ही नहीं. Right? So there's miles to go. Right? I would say that, good times are only ahead of us. They are not behind us. So investment तो बहुत आएगा. And even if you look at from a retail perspective, we talk of 80 lakh crore and all those things, but if you look at an average, of a retail investor, 5.5 crore investors and probably 35 lakh crore of investors, the average per pan is 6 lakhs. Right? No, that's an average. So that means someone would have put in 10 crores, but most of the people are in there, few thousand and very few lakhs. Right? तो जर्नी तो बहुत लंबी है अभी.
Correct. But अभी start हुआ है.
अभी तो पार्टी चालू हुई, शुरू हुई.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And this is what I want to ask. So, let's say there is a guy who's just got his first job. Okay. He's got a savings of 50,000 rupees. Okay. Right now, market में there is too much noise. 50,000 में he wants to become crorepati tomorrow, which will not happen. But if he wants to take this step of entering into the mutual fund market and start investing into it, how does he plan this 50,000? He's a young guy.
I'll take a liberty to change the question here.
Yes.
And maybe rather than actually asking him to think of investing or counseling him, my first question to him would be, भाई तेरे खर्चे कहाँ हैं? Where are you spending money? Rather than allocating where the 50,000 should go, my first question would be, how are you allocating your expenses? See, it is not your income that's going to make you rich or poor. It's how you manage your expenses. Mike Tyson went broke.
Yeah.
Right. He had tons and tons of money. He went broke. There are so many millionaires we have seen they've gone broke because they could not manage their expenses well. Right. So first I will just ask him, boss, ये पैसा जाता कहाँ है? Most of the time when I ask investors, उनको ये पता है पैसा आता कहाँ से है. उनको ये नहीं पता पैसा जाता कहाँ है.
Correct.
And they just don't know how to manage their expenses. They don't even track their expenses. The first thing first is track your expenses. That's the first and most important thing. And once you have kind of done that, maybe the next step is to talk about savings.
Yeah.
But in saving में भी ऐसा नहीं है करोड़पति बनना है, long term planning करनी है, equity market में जाना है, something like that. No, first it should be, have you got an emergency fund? Have you built something that if you fall on, कुछ गड़बड़ हो गई तो आपके पास कहीं से पैसा आ जाएगा? And Shashank, we are living in such a world that my mobile can fall down. I have to have 20,000 for it. I may fall sick. I have to go to hospital.
Yeah.
I may lose my job because of the world which is changing in AI world.
Yeah.
So I need something to have a backup. All those uncertainties are actually part of current market, current scenario. So you need to have a right foundation. You need to survive. See, you talk of survival, look at a pyramid. They have survived 4,000 years. When it comes to investing, what's the first and foremost thing is, would you be able to survive? Survive कर लोगे तो compounding अपने आप बना लोगे. So first is survive. So let's say if I am earning 50,000 rupees and my expenses that I have recorded are 40,000, so I would say 6 महीने के खर्चे should be my emergency fund.
So ये कहाँ रखते हैं? Because a lot of people have that question also.
Yeah, so now emergency fund should be in so-called non-volatile. देखिए safe तो सब होता है, equity भी safe है, पर कब है, किस context में बात अलग है. So we should be in non-volatile products. And I would, even though I'm a mutual fund distributor, I would say FDs are good. So have 6-month money, start building that 6-month money in a bank FD first.
Are liquid funds also okay?
Liquid fund, arbitrage fund, they are good. But someone who is starting at a 50,001, FD बुरी नहीं है, context है. You can have an FDs, you can have short-term debt fund, you can have liquid funds, you can arbitrage fund. They all are kind of so-called non-volatile products. So you can have them.
Got it.
Now, once you have figured out the first thing of you call the surviving, the next thing the guy should be looking at is have an accidental policy. Young age में है, 50,000 someone is earning must be young, 25, 35 kind of age bracket. There's a high probability that they may get injured, they may meet with an accident. And what if that happens? And accident policies are quite cheap. They're very cheaply available. So if you can afford that, have an accidental policy. It can come very handy. Often people talk of taking term insurance. I say term insurance tab low when you have someone financially dependent on you. And most of the time, if they are no dependent, then you don't take a term insurance till the time you get wedded and you know that now spouse is dependent or you have a kid who is obviously dependent on you. That's the time you should take a term insurance. So this is where the survival kit is over. Now coming to investing part, so-called long-term investing. देखिए करोड़पति कोई जल्दी से नहीं बनता. And the learning that one should be asking for कि saving की habit पड़ जाए. So let's say तो if someone who is making let's say 50,000, उसको अगर 2-3-4 हज़ार रुपये बचा पा रहा है और वो उसको इन्वेस्ट कर पा रहा है थ्रू सिप, and is able to forget it, assumingly that he has never made that money. He never owned that money, and he's able to forget that money. That is the first step where he'll understand compounding kya hoti hai, right? And compounding is the only thing that will make him richer. And don't pray to God कि मैं पैसे डालूं और market चढ़े. Pray to God कि जैसे पैसे डालूं market तो गिर जाए. Because what you have to learn is to see a bear market. Because people are scared of bear market, but actually speaking, bear markets is the way to invest in an equity market.
At lower rates.
At a lower rate. But the point is, people aspire to have, मैं invest करूँ और market बढ़ना चाहिए. So they would not even know. और वो जब बड़ा पैसा इकट्ठा हो जाएगा तब bear market आएगा, they'll make bigger mistake. So they must experience bear market at a smaller amount much earlier, and they will know ये नीचे गया है तो ऊपर भी आएगा, and they will be far more confident at a higher level. So I think so. These are the few little things one must do. Yeah, that's how it should be managing that.
Perfect. And so today I would also say that in mutual fund industry, there is too many mutual funds out there, too many styles of mutual funds out there. Like even if I have to look at a mutual fund, or large, mid, small, index, flexi cap, thematic, सब कुछ आ जाता है इसमें. So if there is a guy who's trying to understand what type of mutual fund to take, how would like an ideal basket look like, or an ideal portfolio structure look like? Because there's a lot of different angles people play, very aggressive, non-aggressive. But if I had to make a good balanced basket, कोई भी age का, how would I make this?
Okay, so Shashank, glad that you have asked me this question. And see, I am someone who has seen 2002 to 2007 bull market, where the markets on Sensex went from 3,000 to 21,000 in 4-5 years. Then I've seen 2008 to 2013 where the market crashed 60% and did not give a penny return in those 6 years. Then 2014 all the way till now, where we are kind of in one-way uptrend only market, barring few glitches here and there. But we have been on kind of a bull market. So having seen all those things, one thing I would say, your investment strategy should be keep it simple, stupid. And at least I have been doing that. And it has worked amazingly well for me as well as for investors. People who have abided by those principles of keep it simple, stupid, they have amassed tons of wealth. बहुत पैसे बनाए उन्होंने. But often people like to ask me, आशीष जी तो शायद कुछ टेक्निकल बताएंगे, कुछ jargon loaded words बताएंगे, Trinor ratio or some other ratio kind of thing, or alpha, beta, gamma. And honestly, that's not I have learned. And in fact, I have learned, but I have unlearned, I would say. I had to understand. See, पैसे कमाने के लिए ना, basically मैं एक ही चीज कहता हूँ, मार्केट में दो ही तरह के प्राणी कमाते हैं. एक जो डाल के मर गया, दूसरा जो भूल गया, तीसरा नहीं कमाएगा. जो देखता है, वो देखता रहता है. And intelligence is negatively correlated with the return on your portfolio. The more intelligent you are, the lesser return probably you get. And that's my experience of 22 years dealing with 8,000 plus families and managing so many investors, that it's not intelligence, it's a patience that you have. Now coming on to portfolio construction, so I call it, जैसे हम गाड़ी चलाते हैं ना, so उसमें gears बदलते हैं. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's say I'm traveling from point A to point B.
Yeah.
And that distance is small, short. So I will take first or second gear because speed has to be slow. But if I want to go from, let's say, Mumbai to Vadodara, then I would have, it's a long distance, I will drive fast. So then I will probably go for fourth or the fifth gear, right? And middle path, obviously third gear, right? So now understand the first and second gear as your debt funds, arbitrage fund. These are slow, steady. But when you go long, then you have an equity portfolio, which is, let's say, index or mid cap and, multi-cap fund kind of thing. And you want to go for medium-term distance, then there's a balanced advantage fund or multi-asset fund kind of thing. This is how you should be able to say, मुझे जाना कहाँ है? You sit in an auto and say, भाई चलो. बोले कहाँ चलना है? बोले नहीं कहीं भी ले चलो. No, you have to know where you are going, how far it is, and based on that. So keep your investments simple. Then there are, products like Ashiji, should we invest in a tech fund or should we invest in some sector fund? Should we invest in some thematic fund? All those things. देखिए, ये जब भी चीजें आती है ना, तो people go gaga about it. बहुत बातें करेंगे.
अभी global भी आ गया अभी.
Okay, global भी आ गया है.
China भी आ गया.
And I remember, I'll talk of China. I remember 2006-07 infrastructure fund came. So after that infrastructure, there were 45, NFOs on infrastructure alone.
45 NFOs.
45 NFOs back in 2006, 2007, right? And the last one that came was Indo-China Infrastructure Fund. And then the market collapsed. Right? So the point I'm trying to say that जब भी ये चीज़ें आती है, people go crazy about it. You know, there are drum beats and everything around it. And सब कुछ so they were like पहले टेक फंड था, फिर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर फंड था, फिर रूरल कंजम्पशन थीम थी, फिर फार्मा था, अभी बीच में डिफेंस आ गया. So जब भी आते हैं लोग बहुत बातें करेंगे और फिर गायब हो जाएंगे. तो वन थिंग कॉमन इज वो गायब हो जाएंगे.
करेक्ट.
राइट. शशांक प्रॉब्ली बीच में एक गाना आया था कच्चा बादाम. राइट. उससे पहले वो ये मेरी कार है, ये मेरे फ्रेंड्स है और ये पार्टी हो रही है, समथिंग लाइक दैट. यू नो, सो व्हेन दैट दोस थिंग कम, यू नो, all the celebrities, you, me, will make reels, और हम आएंगे और इंस्टा पे डालेंगे, ये हो रहा है, सब लोग उसके बारे में बात करेंगे. But what happened after 6 months? No. But if I ask you, let's say, sing a song, it won't be Kacha Badam. It will be some evergreen song.
Yeah.
You'll probably remember.
Old, yeah.
Old or new, whatever it could be, but something which is melody, something simple, something simple. So now the point is, you want to make a portfolio, make it simple, because you're going to make money only over long run. So anything which is long run have to be simple. If it is complicated, it can't be long.
Correct.
Right. So my advice to all my investors and to your audience is keep your investments things very simple and stupid. It may not be glossy, it may not be fancy, but it gets the thing done. And that's most important for you.
So on this topic, there is recently there are a few new things that have come up in this game of simple, keep it simple strategy, right? Some people are saying just have one fund for if you're playing long game. Let's say, you know, Bombay से अभी अहमदाबाद चलना है ऑटो में. Long game, okay, 30 years, 20 years, 25 years. People have started saying सिर्फ एक ही type of fund, like not one fund, but either take one, like one or two flexi cap and sit down because वो सब manage करेगा. One or two, I don't know, I have no idea about this answer.
Yeah.
But this is the new narrative that's coming कि just one index fund and sit for 30 years because long term में सब averages out and all of that, right? So how does this, I don't know this.
So see, we have to understand what is so-called the theory and what is pragmatic, right? So at times both the extremes, you know, theoretically it's right. You take a fund, you sit there, keep investing, and you want to make money. Theoretically it's right.
भूल जाओ वाला.
Bhul jao, right? It's right. But having said that, when you invest in a practical approach, right? So either people will have 40, 50, 60 funds.
Correct. That's
हर दिन एक SIP करेंगे, हर डे SIP करेंगे और अलग फंड लेंगे. अगर 60,000 की SIP करेंगे तो उनको 60 फंड चाहिए.
Yeah.
So called in the name of diversification. So that is obviously extremely bad. But realistically speaking, एक फंड में इन्वेस्टमेंट करके वो कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं आता, राइट? वो कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं आता. तो माई पॉइंट इज हैव 3-4 डिफरेंट फंड्स. They'll all have 3-4 funds which are of different nature. Take an index fund, take a mid cap, take a multi cap, and all those things, and then remain simple in those funds. You don't have to
so
then
3,
churn
4
those.
and then just 4 पे टिके रहो.
ठीक है, तो अच्छा है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. Then obviously what happens in real life, आपकी फैमिली मेम्बर में कोई आ जाता है, वो तो उनको तो that's why the portfolio was bigger, right? But having said that, 3, 4, 5 funds are actually good enough for an investor.
And I want to ask you one more question on this line only. अभी तो लोग 30 साल आगे का बात कर रहे थे, talking about 30 years in the future. But you have seen 20 years of mutual fund industry, like let's say 2006 से 2004 से now 2025. Out of all the funds that were there at that time, okay, out of 100 funds, how many do you think are still relevant today in the last 20 years? Something that has done well. Like we know that, I don't want to name the funds, but like there's a small cap fund that has given good returns over 20-25 years. But I would say that's an anomaly, like 1 out of 100, or is it, how does that work? Like rolling returns you would have seen, or?
Yeah. So I'll tell you, rather I would say most of the funds which were there in 2004-5, okay, are actually good funds. So because when industry evolves, generally वो पहला प्रोडक्ट जो आता है ना वो सिंपल लेकर आती है.
करेक्ट.
सो लेट्स से ऐसे का टूथपेस्ट इंडस्ट्री. सो पहला प्रोडक्ट क्या था? लेट्स से प्लेन वनीला प्रोडक्ट, ओके, सफ़ेद कलर का होगा, राइट? बट व्हाट हैपेंस एज दे ग्रो बिगर, फिर वो लौंग, इलायची, काला, पीला, नीला, नमक, बिना नमक, चारकोल, ऑल दोज थिंग कम अप, राइट? तो एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन बाद में होते हैं. सो इंडस्ट्री हैव स्टार्टेड एक्सपेरिमेंटिंग मोर नाउ. because probably they have got their kitty of all the plain vanilla, जो चीज रोटी कपड़ा मकान टाइप फंड वो ऑलरेडी थे उनके पास. एंड दोज वर द डेज जब वो जो फंड्स आए थे वो आज भी रेलेवेंट है. There nothing has changed in them, right? So I'm investing in the same fund where I started back in 2003 also. I'm still continuing, right? So nothing has changed. So that's all. So but obviously during those days, जब भी एक boom period आता है कुछ तो वो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर फंड आए थे, एज आई सेड इंडो चाइना इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर फंड आए थे, कोई कैसी चीज़ आई थी. सो दोज आर नॉट रेलिवेंट, सो बट दैट टाइम द नॉन रेलिवेंट फंड in the overall basket were quite less. But now the percentage is increasing. Now there are so many passives, there are so many other kinds of funds. There are schemes which even at times asset management company fails to understand ये हमारे पास था क्या. Sorry, वो भी था क्या हमारे पास, we don't know. So, that's how the market works.
And what is your take on thematic funds? Because बीच में बहुत आया था ये thematic funds. Lot of thematic funds on across the board आया था, like digital fund, non-digital fund, infrastructure, manufacturing, and in mostly anchor books we see all of these thematic funds only investing in anchor books. Manufacturing will invest even in a normal IPO, right? कुछ एक factory है, चलो manufacturing में आता है. What is your take on thematic funds? Does it confuse the audience, or is it a good thing, or is there a way to play this to my advantage, like a retail investor's advantage?
Straight answer? No. Thematic fund नहीं लेने चाहिए. Okay. See, as I said, ये कुछ टाइम के लिए अच्छे होते हैं और कुछ फिर मैक्सिमम टाइम के लिए अच्छे नहीं होते, राइट? एंड सी थीमेटिक फंड में क्या होता है कि वो कुछ टाइम चलते हैं, फिर दूसरी थीम आ जाती है, फिर उसके बारे में लोग पीपल कीप टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट थिंग. एंड if you really want to be understand team, आपने एक फंड मैनेजर को पैसा दिया है, right? Now he's the best judge that which sector or which theme is probably I should be concentrating on, right? The entry and exit from a retail investor perspective in that thematic fund always actually happens, most of the time I would say, happens at a wrong time.
Correct.
As the fund manager, he will say, "Arey, I don't want money." If you have seen many of the asset management companies, they stop subscription. हमें ये पैसा नहीं चाहिए.
So why do they launch this then? I'm sure they also know कि this is a theme that is a theme today. It is not going to be a theme. They all say this is a decadal theme. Starts with a decadal theme concept. बस होता 2-3 साल के लिए.
So see, there are market compulsions. There are other things in the industry that happens, and maybe that could be one of the reason. And there may be a particular, set of investors. So, देखिए, let's say Ashish has started investing. I will first say, Ashish, invest for your retirement.
Yeah.
Invest for your child education. Invest for your emergency. And those should be, basically core of your portfolio.
Correct.
Right? Simple रहो. Long term जाना simple रहो. But there is another guy, Shashank, who has already invested, he's already through with his retirement, through his, all those higher education, all those things, he's through with it. Now he want to experiment. I would not say मत करो, ठीक है कर लिया, थोड़ा बहुत कर लिया, maybe 5-10% of your portfolio, you can do it, but at your own risk.
Yeah, because you should know when to get in and get out as well.
Okay, but when are you experimenting? You are experimenting at a time where you are actually through with your basic needs. Right? उसके बाद आप कर रहे हो. So maybe manufacturers are creating those products for different set of people, but they land up having in those hands who actually don't need it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Got it. Yeah, because most of these funds, the asset houses, they have a good large cap. They'll have a good mid. They'll have flexi cap. They'll have debt. They'll have small. फिर भी thematic लाते हैं, right? I mean, if you really love the theme, then put some in your existing baskets and deliver. And they do that also. ऐसा नहीं कि सिर्फ इसमें रखते हैं. But yeah, I think बीच में because a lot of thematic funds had come and it did confuse a lot of retail audience. I know many people bought at the top of certain themes which I have still not reached the top yet. Might not पता नहीं, but
See, there is nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
ये पहले भी हुआ था, आज भी हो रहा है, और कल भी होगा.
Correct.
So this is always going to be the
I'm
case.
waiting for one AI fund to come now. I want to see who comes with an
People
AI.
have been asking. People have been asking me, Ashish ji, there is any AI fund available? मैं कहा, God only save you guys. मत लाओ AI fund यार.
Awesome. Now, one more question I want to ask you. What are the common mistakes you feel that retail investors make while choosing mutual funds?
So the most common mistake investor make is वो मकान बनाने से पहले नक्शा ही नहीं होता. They don't have a blueprint. You know, all that aim is maximize return.
पैसा बनाना.
पैसा बनाना है. Now, say deep in your heart, just dive down and say, why are you working? Why are you making money? Why are you struggling with money? Because you want to accomplish certain goals.
Yeah.
You want to see your kids to be the best schools. You want yourself to have a decent retirement. You want to travel the world. You want to have a house. These are the realistic goals you have.
Yeah.
Right? But rather than talking about them, they get into, best maximizing return. See, there is nothing called maximizing. We can optimize. And people who try to maximize actually land up getting minimization. उनको return नहीं आते. And that's why the concept of investor returns are always inferior than the investment return across the globe. Right? So the point is, जब शर्ट का पहला बटन गलत लगेगा, maximize return, you will only get to know on the fifth button, और यार वो गलत था. And that's for the first basic mistake people make. The second mistake that people make is that they try to experiment too many things. We spoke about, thematic funds.
Yeah.
They want to have cryptos, or they want to invest in AI funds, or, China fund or something. And anything that comes new, there'll be a question.
Everything is a theme.
Ashish ji, karna chahiye kya? Should I buy? Now the point is, zarurat hi nahi hai aapko, right? Don't experiment yourself. There's no need for experiment. The third mistake that people make is that they chase return. Mutual fund अपने आप में कहता है कि past performance is no guarantee. And if you ask fund managers, वो बोलते हैं आशीष हमें पैसा ही गलत समय मिलता है जब हमें चाहिए ही नहीं, और जब हमें चाहिए होता है तब कोई इन्वेस्ट ही नहीं करता. So people only look at the rear view mirror and they say अब मैं गाड़ी चलाऊंगा.
That's true. Yeah.
Right? तो पीछे देख के इन्वेस्टमेंट करते हैं and then they make huge mistakes. Right? उनको रिटर्न एक्सपेक्टेड में नहीं आते हैं और फिर जल्दीबाजी में निकाल लेते हैं, looking at the next best fund.
Yeah.
And the definition of best will keep changing every month, every quarter, every 6 months. Right? So there is nothing called best. You can become the best investor by holding an investment for a very longest period of time.
Correct.
Right? And with that comes, that people have no patience. देखिए हिंदी में कहावत है कि प्रकृति में प्रलय तेजी से आती है, सृजन को समय लगता है. It takes time to build. Destruction happens in seconds. So you want to build a wealth, it's going to take some time. You need to have patience for it. It just can't happen overnight. But today's world, in an Insta world, patience is getting a rare commodity. And, it's only, and compounding happens. Actually, the funny part of compounding is it doesn't happen at the initial first 10 years.
Yeah.
It's backloaded. It's back heavy. It start to happen after 10 years. अब 10 साल का टेन्योर के बाद तो आप दिखने लगेगा कि आप कैसे कमा रहे हो. उसके बाद तो आपको एक इन्वेस्टर लगे रहना है, बने रहना है वहाँ पे. तो वो पेशेंस नहीं आता. And the last thing that, I've started seeing is that, there's a lot of peer comparison, family comparison. इसके पोर्टफोलियो में है, मेरे पोर्टफोलियो में नहीं है, इसको रिटर्न आ रहा है, मुझे रिटर्न नहीं आ रहा. And so many things like that. Now see, Shashank, at 25, maybe you had a different, family circumstances. You had a different, thing to look at. I had a different problems to cater. Now, how can I look at you and say, जो शशांक के पास है वो मेरे पास होना चाहिए?
Correct.
And that is where I think so. Me too वाला जो चीज़ हो गया है, वो मेरे पास भी होना चाहिए. Now, everyone have their own, journeys and have different destination. Don't try to follow just like that because वो भी कर रहा है, मुझे करना है. वो FOMO factor यहाँ भी build हो गया है. Yeah, so these are a few mistakes that people make.
And one interesting question I have for you here, which I think was not there in the past, but abhi ho raha hai ye cheez. Now, building mutual fund units is a good job. Let's say I'm building that portfolio, I'm building my wealth on mutual funds. Now, the main goal of mutual funds is let it compound, let it grow. As you said, don't remove too much from that pool, keep it as much as possible. But there are times in life where you want to remove that pool because of some circumstances, some issues, some problems. Earlier, there's no other option but to remove it. Now there is an option to take loan on it also. Yeah. So now what is your take on this? Because earlier I could never monetize that asset. I had to break that asset and take it out. Right? Like today with land, earlier with land, you could always give land mortgage and take some money out. Now mutual funds may be wo aa raha hai slowly that has become an asset where you can borrow. So let your compounding grow and you can take a little bit. But have you seen that, like some questions coming from your clients?
Yeah. So now there are two kinds of animals here. Okay. I would not say, देखिए कोई भी टूल जो बना होता है ना, कुछ अच्छे पर्पस के बना होता है, उसका मिसयूज हो जाता है.
Okay.
Okay. So there is a good thing that your mutual fund units can be pledged. And for certain emergencies, so-called emergencies,
Correct.
you can take, loan and let your compounding work. And when the emergency gets over, with your income, you repay back. That's a good thing. I applaud that. But the fact is, emergency की जगह हमने उसको leverage करना शुरू कर दिया है. And now I started investing in algos. कि इसको तो प्लेज कर दो, मैं इसको इन्वेस्टमेंट कर दूंगा. आप इसको you Lehman crisis 2008 global financial crisis, it all happened because we started over leveraging. तो अगर इन्वेस्टमेंट को आपने कि चलो वहाँ से 14% तो कमा रहा हूँ मैं, नो इसके ऊपर मैं लीवरेज करके और कमा लूंगा. एंड दैट इज वेयर दैट टूल विच वॉज अ गुड टूल बिकम्स अ बैड टूल. सो इट्स इन हुज हैंड इट इज. It's important. किस पर्पज के कर रहे हो? I personally have taken lean on my units, right? Honestly, I haven't used it. God grace अभी तक जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ी है ना. God bless me. जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ी है. But अगर जरूरत पड़ेगी, कुछ ऐसा हो गया, तो yes, for the time being, I can take that, and that's the reason I have leaned it. But I haven't used it.
So there's only options, like what are the different options? Like let's say I have built a mutual fund corpus of let's say 1 crore. I don't want to remove this because I know कि compounding अभी start हो रहा है. But let's say
taxation भी लग जाता है.
Taxation लगता है, हजार चीज problematic है. Let's say I want to get 10 lakhs today. One is loan against mutual funds which has come in. Is there a loan? Do banks even do overdraft and all of that against pledged collateral of mutual fund units? Do they take that?
Yes, so loan against securities which is less, right? There are bank has a certain limit of 20 lakh 30 lakh rupees.
Haircut types.
Yeah, वो उनकी लिमिट होती है कि एक पर्टिकुलर पैन नंबर से ज़्यादा नहीं देंगे. बट देयर आर अदर NBFCs which are available, and आजकल डिजिटलाइज होने लग गया है कि within 3 to 4 hours, if you apply, you're going to get loan against security.
Because I've heard that LAS has become one of the fastest growing segments in our country right now.
Fintech are emerging in this field. Yeah, तो वो लोन दे देते हैं. ओनली थिंग इज क्या होता है, मुझे iPhone 17 लेना है, मैंने लोन ले लिया.
So गलत चीज के लिए हो
इमरजेंसी. दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट. ये इमरजेंसी सबको नहीं आती और हमेशा नहीं आती है. प्रॉब्लम इज, सी इफ आई टेक इट वंस,
आदत,
आई गेट इनटू द हैबिट कि यार उसके लिए ले लो. सो आई ऑलवेज वंडर कि अगर मान लीजिए आपने कोई गलत चीज करी और वो तुक्के से सही हो गई, आपने गलत करा लेकिन वो आपके लिए सही रिजल्ट दे दिया, यू आर एक्चुअली इन डीपर ट्रबल. Because now you started thinking, oh, I can also do it and this is the right way to do it. So you go more, deeper into that thing. Or loan loge, so then people get into debt trap.
Correct.
So EMI essentially, if you look from a outside world, is nothing but जो 300 साल पहले पाँव में बेड़िया बांध के हंटर मार के काम कराते थे, अब इन सिविलाइज वर्ल्ड वो बेड़िया बांध के तो काम नहीं करा सकते. बट व्हाट इज पीपल टेलिंग, ओके यू टेक EMI एंड नाउ वर्क फॉर मी, नाउ वर्क फॉर अ कार कंपनी, नाउ वर्क फॉर अ बैंक, नाउ वर्क फॉर दिस iPhone और मे बी समथिंग एल्स, बट यू हैव टू वर्क बिकॉज यू हैव टू पे EMIs. सो हम फिर बंधुआ मजदूर बन रहे हैं.
करेक्ट. बस वही AC रूम है बस. Yeah. Awesome. So, okay, perfect. Now, I want to ask you a question from a non-retail investor standpoint. This is for people who aspire to become mutual fund distributors, right? Because I feel this industry is very interesting. Not many people talk about it, right? The MFD industry. I know a lot of youngsters want to understand this, get into it, and we see the SIP also growing. The next 10 years, India is going to be great. But if you had to advise, or if you had to start today from scratch, let's say you are getting into the mutual fund industry today, what are the things you would advise somebody to do today? Because it looks very glamorous.
Yes, it does. It does. देखिए, सबसे पहले तो I would say that any investment that you do, or rather any business that you start, you should have a gestation period.
Yeah.
Right? So had I started my chartered accountancy practice, it would have taken me 3 years to even break even. Let's say a doctor comes with a cath lab. He can't aspire कि अगले महीने से मुझे कोई कमाई हो जाएगी. He has to invest first. Then over 3-4 year period time, he has to then he starts earning money out of it. Right? So many people have started thinking that's so easy. People working in bank, people working otherwise, और ये तो हम भी काम चालू करा लेंगे, हम भी कर लेते हैं, right?
Do SIP, yeah.
कैसे कर लेंगे, right? And SIP तो which was very difficult to sell earlier, advise earlier, it has become a household name. ये तो हम ही करा लेंगे. But the point is, it looks only good from outside, and the fact is that 90-95% investors as well as distributors actually haven't seen bad times. I know. मेरे क्लाइंट ने 2008-9 में मुझे बोला था, आशीष बुरके में घुमा कर, नहीं तो तेरा लोग कत्ल कर देंगे. those were the days. Emotions were difficult.
अच्छा, in bad
60% market crash कर गया है, right? People also yell at me. You have to have patience to guide them, hold them.
That's when you should tell them to buy more, right?
Yeah.
They'll get more angry.
That is a time, I remember back in June 2008, I held an investor program. I called all the investors and it was advised by most of the people, मत करना क्योंकि भीड़ का कोई सर पैर नहीं होता, कुछ भी हो सकता है. But I thought, no, this is the time where a true role of a MFD comes. He has to handhold them.
To guide in the back.
अभी हैंड होल्डिंग चीज तो क्योंकि बुल मार्केट गया है 2014 के बाद, वी हैवंट सीन bear market. That so-called COVID is like, the storm in the cup kind of thing. कुछ भी नहीं था, 4 महीने market was back again, right? So that wasn't even a bear market, and people misunderstand that as a bear market. कि bear market तो 4 महीने के लिए होता है, bear market रुला देता है, and that is a tough time, and most people don't even know that. So it looks, as I said, बाहर से अच्छा लगेगा. And second, more importantly, I always keep telling, not everyone that you meet is going to be your client. Because यहाँ क्या होता है, see, to build a business, to build a quality business, you have to have some principles. And when you have some principles, there will be a case that 30 out of 100 people will not even understand what you say.
Yeah.
Right? So many of the distributors that I see, they become yes sir commodity. इनके पास पैसा है, ले लेते हैं, जो जैसा कहते हैं कि हम करवा देंगे. बट इवेंचुअली व्हाट विल हैपन, जिस बच्चे की बात आप हर बार मान रहे हो, वो बच्चा कल बिगड़ जाएगा, वो कल आपको ही सुनाएगा,
और फिर AI फंड में भी डालेगा,
वो ये भी करेगा, वो भी करेगा. एंड दैट्स नॉट द थिंग. यू शुड हैव एन एबिलिटी टू से नो. टेक केयर ऑफ द इन्वेस्टर्स, कीप द इन्वेस्टर इंटरेस्ट फर्स्ट इन माइंड, देन टेक अ कॉल. बट ऑनेस्टली इतना लॉन्ग टर्म, इतना इन्वेस्टर से लड़ना बहुत कम लोग जानते हैं.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Wow. And so if you can talk about the rates, what is I don't know how the structure works. Let's say that you have a customer who you are advising and they do an SIP of, let's say, 1 lakh rupees. I'm giving an example. So how does the MFD benefit from this?
So on an average, we get something called trail.
Yeah.
Okay.
So can you explain all of this for a new person to understand?
So trail is, so basically asset management company deducts something called TER, total expense ratio.
Correct.
Out of the total expense ratio, one part, they keep it with themselves for running their expenses, their profitability.
Correct.
And the other part, if you're going through a MFD, they give it, pass it on to the distributor.
Okay.
Right? And that essentially is called a trail income. Trail income. So let's say if someone who has started a SIP of 1 lakh rupees, so by and large, that trail income is between 50 to 70 basis point.
50, that is 0.5 to 0.7.
Yes, exactly. So by the end of 1 year, I would possibly be getting 500 to 700 rupees from that client.
Got it.
Right? Or rather, sorry, it's 5,000 to
5,000 rupees, yeah.
So by the end of 1 year, I'll be getting 5,000, 7,000 rupees as commission. Right? The important point is, and which is SEBI is also working on, is that the income from both the asset management side and the distributor side is getting lower because of economies of scale. जब मैं पहले करता था बैक इन 2004, मैं 500,000 रुपए की सिप एडवाइस करता था, बताता था लोगों को, एंड दैट यूज्ड टू बी द अमाउंट. टुडे दैट एवरेज अमाउंट हैज गॉन टू 5,000, 10,000, इवन अ lakh. Right? So the economies of scale benefit actually goes to the end consumer. So the income of distributor is falling as well as the income of AMC is also falling. But if you have a long-term tenure, definitely people need advice. People need an hand-holding. So this business is good as long as you act in the interest of the client. And again, this business is not a game of numbers. This business is a game of psychology. बहुत अच्छा लगता है बोलना 1,000 रुपये 10,000 की SIP कर लो and you do it for 25 years and then you'll amass that much of wealth. It is so easily said. But the point is, in those 25 years, you'll have 4 bear markets wherein your value will go 50% down, and there'll be all the white newspapers and the pink newspapers, all the social media, and even your wife possibly would be saying, क्या कर दिया तुमने? And to hold on and to see your portfolio. See, जब 10 लाख रुपए 8 लाख होता है ना, it's easy to say I'm a long-term investor. Okay, very easy to say. और आज के तो कि, but the moment वो 1 करोड़ रुपए 80 लाख होता है ना, boss, there is a question, am I a long-term investor? और जब 10 करोड़ रुपए 8 करोड़ होंगे ना, बहुत आदमी सुसाइड कर लेता है. Right? So it's so easy to come and say, I am a long-term investor and I will invest for 25 years. I have a long-term vision. Boss, आपने समय देखा ही नहीं है.
Yeah.
You haven't seen anything. You know, and to say that SIP has become a Brahmastra. You know, when I say that, I say it with at most, responsibility, with a responsible person. SIP has become a Brahmastra. People are thinking, मैंने अगर SIP कर दी, तो मेरा तो सब मतलब मैं तो ब्रह्मा जी को मतलब मैं तो मोक्ष प्राप्त कर लूंगा. I will achieve everything in life, right? No. SIP is just a tool to invest regularly. SIP is a tool so that you land up not spending your money.
It's automating your investment.
ऑटोमेटिकली चल जाता है. पैसा पूछते नहीं हो. EMI की तरह सैलरी मान लो 8 तारीख को आ रही है, 10 तारीख को पैसा निकल जाएगा, नहीं तो तुम खर्च कर दोगे.
Correct.
Right? वो SIP है. And so called rupee cost averaging? No. SIP is not rupee cost averaging. See, imagine I had invested 10,000 a month and I invest for 12 months. So the 13th installment will have some impact on the overall averages. But now fast forward it. I have invested for 100 installments. I have put in, that much amount of money. Now the 101st installment will have absolutely insignificant impact on the overall averages. It's like Sachin Tendulkar batting for the 501 inning. Now, whether he makes 100 or he gets out on 0, what impact is going to make on his overall average? Literally nothing. Right? So, SIP is not rupee cost averaging. It's just a way to invest regularly. But जो 500 installment के बाद मार्केट जब 25% गिरेगा, तो आपके 50 लाख रुपए मान लीजिए जब करके 37 लाख हो जाएंगे. तो 10,000 की जो SIP ऐड करेगा ना, वो कुछ रुपये कॉस्ट एवरेजिंग नहीं करने वाला. उस समय सिर्फ और सिर्फ आपका टेम्परामेंट मैनेज होना चाहिए, आपको पेशेंस होना चाहिए, और वो हैंड होल्डिंग एक MFD अच्छे से कर लेता है.
Correct. And have you seen this with your own customers? Has it, out of, let's say you have, I think you have 8,000 families, as you said, they are managing, right? How many of them you would say has been there from the first SIP till now they have been consistent?
I think so. There are many. I recently happened to meet a doctor who is now 70. He started when he was in his late 40s.
Okay.
Happened to meet him now.
So 30 years of almost compounding. 25, 30 years.
22 years. Because we started 22 years back. In fact, now he said, my daughter's coming. So, Ashish, I want you to teach them as well. So there are many investors here. But I would say that every investor has, his or her own journey. They will have to inevitably go through the bull phase and the bear phase. The bull phase will make them overconfident.
Yeah.
And the bear phase will say them, oh God, panic. And those emotions. And gradually over a period of time, with the help of someone, you kind of reduce those emotional, kind of imbalances. Not to say मेरे को इमोशंस आज नहीं आते, अगर मार्केट 30% गिर जाएगा तो क्या मैं नहीं घबराऊंगा? घबराहट होती है, इंसान हूँ. पता नहीं क्या होगा, AI वर्ल्ड क्या करेगा, या वो कोविड क्या कर लेता, तो इंसान है, घबराते हैं. बट देन घबराना एक अलग चीज़ होती है, उस रिएक्शन को इम्प्लीमेंट करना अलग चीज़ होती है. सो दैट इज वेयर समवन इज एबल टू कंट्रोल द अर्ज of actually implementing the reaction is the one who actually, becomes a great investor.
And have you made any mistakes in the past? Like what is something that you have learned, when you started, when your young days?
So, I keep saying, and probably everyone, I have made thousands of mistakes and that's why I'm here.
Something that you...
So, I'll come to that. So, I made a mistake of understanding that I have understood the market. Okay. So, it happened, and, I started believing, ये market तो ऊपर ही जाता है. It's a unidirectional, बस ऊपर ही जाएगा. So, I started my career in 2002 as a chartered accountant. But in 2004, I started SLA. And from 2002 to 2007, markets just went one way up. Unilaterally, it just went from 3,000 to 21,000.
Yeah, wow.
And no, that's not wow. Actually, it made me a lot of misery. So at that time, what happened is that I started banking on the income which I don't even have. And I started inflating my lifestyle expenses.
So you were calculating forward math.
And you know what I did? I had an Alto that time. And I had a chauffeur-driven Alto. Now imagine,
So when I look back,
2007, I said, boss, क्या गलती करी थी यार? You know, I started thinking, मैं तो बहुत बड़ा आदमी हूँ, मैं intelligent हो गया हूँ, my time is very, very precious, and I was 27 years of age, maybe 28. So वो alto driven chauffeur थी मेरे पास. Yeah, so obviously you laugh and I laugh as well. But markets make you humble. You know, in 2008 when they crashed 60%, didn't give return for 6 years. I had to handle every investor till 2016 or 17. I didn't have a driver. Number one, market did recover. I didn't have a driver till 2016 or 17. And so what is the lesson that I learned is, जितनी चादर हो उतनी में पैर फैलाओ. What happens in this world of capitalist world, we tend to have so many things. हमें सब कुछ चाहिए. And we tend to overinflate. And go start banking on the income that we don't have.
Yeah.
And that does happen in the early stage of your life. 25,000 की सैलरी है, 30,000 हो गई, 30 की 40 हो गई, 40 की 60 हो गई. And then we start thinking ये ऐसे ही चलते जाएगा. 20%, 35%, that way thing. Actually, that doesn't happen. There'll be some inevitable, drawdowns that will happen. Yeah. And that is where, I understood कि नहीं आशीष, जितनी capacity है, उससे कम खर्च करना है. And today, Shashank, I'm proud to say that I learned from that mistake. We are expanding our business, team size is growing, and I'm planning to buy a bigger office. But this entire office is not built on dreams that I'll have money tomorrow and I'll be able to repay. It's the money that I already have. So I think that's one of the biggest lessons I learned from the market.
Beautiful. That is a superb lesson.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm going to ask you some questions where you can answer in like a minute. Okay. First question is SIP versus lump sum. What is your take from a mutual fund standpoint?
पैसा नहीं है तो SIP है और पैसा है तो लमसम है.
और दोनों साथ में, is it okay?
अब so I run my SIP. At the same time, let's say one of my bond has matured, or probably someone has sold a property, do SIP and lump sum. So the point is, SIP is something, the money that I don't have. So I am running my SIP. And lump sum is the money that I have. Now often people confuse कि मेरे पास lump sum पड़ा है, इसकी SIP कर दो. तो बैंक में 5 लाख पड़े हैं, इसको 5,000 हर महीने डाल दो. No, that way you lose the power of compounding. वो बैंक में ही पड़ा रहेगा बहुत टाइम तक पैसा. इन्फ्लेशन भी नहीं होगा, रिटर्न नहीं आएंगे. No, that's not. So don't confuse. What people think SIP हो गई है तो SIP करनी है. So SIP has become more powerful than mutual fund. No, that's not the case. Lump sum पड़ा है, पैसा भी है, lump sum करो and stay invest in the market. पैसा नहीं है, SIP करो, stay invest in the market. You will make money only by staying invested in the market.
Got it. And 2 to 3 books that you have read, or blogs, or people that you follow, like you can just name one of each if possible.
So one of the books that really shaped my thoughts, changed my life, is a book by Simon Sinek called Start With Why. And these books clearly demonstrate that anything and everything that you do should start with why are you doing it. Often people start with what am I doing.
Yeah.
They don't really know why are you doing what you're doing. And that's not anything I do. I'm like coming for this podcast or doing something at home or doing something in my business. I'll ask, क्यों कर रहा हूँ मैं ये? What's the purpose behind it? An investor, I've been able to articulate their thoughts. कि आप investment क्यों कर रहे हो? Tell me the reason for it. So that really shaped my way, how I talk to people or obviously in personal life. The second book I can say, which really resonates with what I think is simplicity and long term, is a book by Nick Murray. It's called Simple Wealth, Inevitable Wealth. And Nick Murray is one of the best financial planners. He's based out of US. So this book talks of that how simple things, done over a period of time, creates wonders. And he has explained it in a very, very simple way. Yeah. The third book is a self-help book, which I refer to so many people, is by Brian Tracy. It's called Eat That Frog. Often we wonder which work to prioritize. We are not focused. हम कुछ भी कर लेते हैं. That book has really helped me to prioritize what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And help me stay focused.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so these 3 books I think they're very, very simple to read. चंपक की तरह है, और कोई पढ़ सकता है.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And one advice you would want to give a new mutual fund distributor coming into the industry that he should follow?
Stay simple. Don't be yes sir commodity to your client. Very honestly, Shashank, I don't have a demat account. Right?
Wow.
And in distributor कई बार बोलते हैं क्लाइंट जो चाहता है वो हमारे से नहीं किसी और से तो करेगा. I often say, I'm not saying that is right or wrong. My principle don't allow me to do that. If I'm not able to do it for myself, I will not be able to advise just because he wants to have it. So my simple advice will be define your principles and stick to those principles. There will be times where you'll be tested, you'll be criticized, you will have bad times, but it's only 30%. 70% time you will come out as a winner. You should have that audacity to remain in that 30%. You want to have 100% success, it's never going to happen. And see, मैं आपको तमिल तब सिखा सकता हूँ जब मुझे तमिल आती है. If I don't know, I can't teach you.
Yeah.
I have to have a lot of patience. I have to have a lot of integrity. I have to have a lot of simplicity. Then only I can transfer those to you.
Correct.
I am impatient. I am asking the fund manager, fund क्यों नहीं चल रहा है? आप ये ऐसा क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? Market का क्या होगा? The last time that I spoke with a fund manager officially, I have so many fund manager friends, but last time I spoke them officially was in 2007, 2008. After that, I haven't spoken to any fund manager. Market किस डायरेक्शन में जाएगा मुझे क्या करना है समझ गए. Because I know India as a country is a great market to be.
Yeah.
We are a young country, financialization just started happening, we are so much underpenetrated, so India is bound to grow. तो वो भी तो लॉन्ग टर्म है, मैं भी लॉन्ग टर्म. अब वो 2 महीने में 6 महीने में क्या होने वाला है? Why am I asking those questions about equity? I am here for a decade or two. So if I am there for 2-3 decades for power of compounding to work, why should I even go and talk to fund manager कि मार्केट क्या हो रहा है? अब अगर मैं पूछ रहा हूँ मार्केट क्या हो रहा है, obviously my investor will be asking me, right? Because I don't ask,
Yeah.
I don't land up getting those questions. This is how kind of manifestation happens. Yeah.
And what do you think about the future of the mutual fund industry in India with the SIPs growing? Like next 10 years, what is that vision you see?
See, लोग कहते हैं 80 लाख करोड़ हो गया है, बहुत पैसे आ गए हैं. Many of my clients also say that. आशीष जी चालू किया था तो 10 लाख करोड़ का था, आज 80 लाख करोड़ का, 80 लाख करोड़. I'm like, see, India is a country of savers. हमने बचपन से ही गुल्लक में पैसे बचाए हैं.
Correct.
Right? It's just that now we are turning out to be a good investor. Right? और बहुत कुछ होने वाला है. Sensex that we talk today, is going to be miles ahead. And as I said, financialization, digitalization, as sacred as money, I don't carry any cash. I'm sure you also, most of the people don't carry cash nowadays at all.
Yeah.
When as sacred as money can be digitalized, and it is well accepted by the pani puri wala or by a biggest of the vendor, is well accepted, the assets in digital form will be far more accepted. और ये तो चीज़ चालू हुई है. ये तो चालू हुई है. And now, wealth is going to unlock even not from so-called tier 3 or tier 4 cities, even from the villages. And I know people have money and they aspire to be in the mainstream investment also.
But have SIP started growing in tier 2, tier 3 India now?
Amazing. I have so there's a place called Suratgarh in Rajasthan, which is 450 kilometers away from Jaipur and hardly few kilometers away from Pakistan border. मतलब बस स्टैंड पे खड़े हो तो पत्थर फेंकोगे तो सूरतगढ़ के बाहर गिरेगा. Is that smaller town? I have great investor base from there. People love to invest it. I've been talking to them since 2005 and people have turned their thousands into lakhs and lakhs into crores. That's the kind of, power, mutual fund have, because mutual fund are very simple products. Only thing is if you make a simple product complicated, that's a different case. But they're very simple. Explain them simply, handle them simply, invest them simple ways. You're going to make amazing amount of money and then word of mouth. कितना भी एडवर्टाइजमेंट कर दो, जब शशांक आशीष को बोलेगा या कोई दूसरे को बोलेगा हाँ तू भी कर दे, एंड द डेट विल स्टार्ट हैपन. आई गॉट माय डॉटर्स एजुकेशन डन बिकॉज आई डिड माय सिप. दैट थिंग विल स्टार्ट हैपनिंग नाउ एंड देन पंख लग जाएंगे इन्वेस्टमेंट्स के. तो
Wow.
या
Superb. Yeah, I think Ashish, that was a great learning. I think from what I've understood, you have actually helped both sides of the coin, I would say, like not just to a retail investor, but also to a person who's aspiring to be a distributor. And India is growing at a very beautiful pace. And I think the pie is also getting very big.
Yeah.
But I think what you said was really interesting and important, that, don't be a yes man. Right, you have your principles, and that will help you over a long period of time. Right, not every client is your client. Right, you just need a good client to be with you for a long period of time.
Yes.
So again, Ashish sir, again thank you. I know you're a very busy man and you have given some time today. But again, thanks a lot for coming on the podcast.
My
and
pleasure.
for the knowledge.
And the last piece of advice to all the people, देखिए मैं यही बोलूँगा, keep it simple, keep it uncomplicated, and don't get into jargons. You can, as I said, you can turn your smallest amount of money into biggest amount of money by understanding the power of compounding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so
Wonderful.
much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.